Kevin with Screaming Chicken here. Today we're going to show you how to install our modern double-din radio using our newly released bezel and brackets into an 82 through 84 Firebird Trans Am. Okay, we've got a console for an 82 through 84 Firebird out here on the table. Obviously you don't have to remove it from your vehicle for this install. We have it out for video purposes. You're going to start with, you've got your factory bezel. There's 4 screws that use a number 6 Allen. You're going to remove all of those and remove your factory bezel. Okay. And then if you notice, if we take our double din, it will not fit. So you have 2 options. The easiest way to accomplish this is with Kenwood's new DMX4710. We've showed you this radio in previous videos. The top section is just removable with 6 small screws to hold in the pieces I removed, and there's a back piece as well. You'll line up our brackets flush with the face of the radio, and then you'll use the screws we supply to mount it in the console. With this radio, it fits perfectly in and gives you a very small gap in between your metal frame backing. And then here are the screws that we supply. As you screw these in, you want to make sure you have the radio all the way up in the adjustment. You may notice we trimmed out the bottom of this console a little bit for our testing. It's not necessary. It was just part of our testing process to make sure everything was going to fit. And then you'll take new double din bezel, set it in place, and then the 4 Allen head screws I mentioned earlier. Simply screw those into place, and you will be all set. Obviously, we didn't wire it out of the car on the table, so you will have to do that, but you can see the fit and finish on this is very nice. So if you already have a radio or you don't want to use this particular model, as you can see, it won't fit due to the metal bracing back here behind here. So what you'll have to do is remove the top of the console. There's 2 screws here. They're stainless. There'll be a screw right here by the cigarette lighter, one underneath your parking or emergency brake, and then there are 2 here in the center console. And then this will catch on. There we go. Remove that and set to the side. From here, you want to remove your climate controls. You'll have 3 screws, 2 here, 1 here. And there you'll want to push this up and you can remove this metal piece. Again, you can see how we trimmed this one. And then when you push this up, you'll also be able to get to the plastic under here to trim there. So if you're wondering how much you're going to have to trim off of your console, you're going to want to measure from the back of the bracket to the back of the radio, which on this one looks to be almost about 2 5/8. So from there, you're going to want to come back over here, and in the car you'll have to measure this way. So 2 5/8 is right about there. You'll have to cut all the way back to here in the plastic for the radio to fit in there. You've got 4 7mm bolts right here, and we can remove this. From there, you'll want to cut this. This is where we started trimming on ours. You'll notice that we made sure not to get into any of the places where the climate control mount. If you do, you will have a very bad day. And then you'll have to come in and trim out, based on your radio, the measurement that we talked about. Then from there, you'll reassemble everything and mount your radio just like you would the other one. And that's all there is to it. Remember guys, like, share, subscribe, do all the things, and we'll see you next week.